Uno.
Hey, slashers and wait, my microphone. I was like,
Yo,
I was like, something's missing.
this man's microphone is not nowhere near his face.
Horror Daddies.
Hey, slashers and scream queens, and welcome back to the Horror Daddies podcast.
A podcast where we talk about horror movies.
And the daddies in them.
And I'm your film daddy, John.
And I'm your horror daddy, Carlos.
And we want to welcome back from vacation, Jackson. How's it? All right. All right, guys. What movie did we watch today?
So today we watched the 2006 Slither.
Ooh.
Directed
Harry Potter?
What?
Harry Potter? Slytherin?
No.
Oh.
Ew. The 2006.
Yo, so many people like, what the fuck?
I know, sorry. Slither. You distracted me. Directed and written by James Gunn.
Yeah, boy. Love me some James Gunn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
You sure are, yep.
Suicide Squad, everything.
Mm-hmm.
The one movie I haven't seen of his,
I
Slither.
know. So how was it for you?
I loved it. I thought it
Yeah?
was fucking awesome. I think
Good.
it's like a simple movie that moves fast to the point,
Mhm.
doesn't waste any time,
Mm-hmm.
and I loved it. It's just fantastic. All the characters are great. Like
Mhm.
even the ones that you're supposed to hate, they're kind of funny,
Yeah.
and like
yeah.
you kind of like them, like
Mhm.
just because they're funny. An homage and to a lot of horror
movies from
movies.
the 80s. Mm-hmm.
and yeah, it's awesome. I think he did such a good job with this movie.
So now that you say the word homage,
Homage.
this movie gets mistaken to be a remake of a 1986 movie called Night of the Creeps.
I see.
Now, I've never seen Night of the Creeps. It's
Mhm.
been on my list for about 2 years now.
Oh.
I remember when we had our Zach Romero on the show
Shout outs.
on Bride of
Shout outs
Frank.
right here. Look at that.
Yeah, Bride of Reanimator. We mentioned that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Still want to watch it. It looks fucking awesome. It has oh my god, what's his name from Halloween 3? The doctor, not the doctor, the husband.
The
Oh my-
main character?
Yeah, the main character.
Tom Selleck?
No.
Or no, not Tom Selleck. That's
Oh my god, people,
God.
I'm so sorry, y'all. Y'all gonna hate me for this one. Wow, I'm forgetting his name.
Wow. Why am I blanking?
I'm blanking so hard on his name. Halloween 3. Let me see.
Because Tom Selleck is the guy from fucking Magnum PI.
Mm-hmm. People are screaming right now.
That's okay. I can't hear y'all. So what's up? Oh my god. Tom Atkins.
Thank you. I was
What?
like, it's a Tom.
Yeah.
It has Tom Atkins in it, and it looks great. And it's slugs, I believe, from outer space
Okay.
that are coming and pretty much turning everyone to zombies, which is
It's like same premise.
same premise. But apparently, James Gunn didn't.
He's like, I don't fucking know.
He didn't do that. It wasn't on purpose. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
like it just happened to be
'Cause
by stance.
Technically, it's not really a slug that comes from space.
Nah.
It's just like this biological being that comes from space, and it just
Right.
eventually it grows. Like the baby form of it is a it's a
Mhm.
sluggish kind of thing.
So, but with that, this movie had a budget of 15 and it only made $12.8 million.
Yeah.
It didn't make its budget back,
Yeah.
and I think it's because people thought it was a ripoff of Night of the Creeps,
Oh, I see.
which no.
Yeah,
But-
I remember seeing the trailer and freaking me out as a kid,
Mhm.
and that's why I feel like I thought I watched this movie because I always had a memory like, yeah, that movie scared me, but I think it was only the trailer that freaked me out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm surprised because I really liked this. I thought it could have.
I'm when I saw what it made back, I was like, really?
Wow,
Am I looking right? I had to look at 3 different sources, but it was right.
that's
Yeah.
weird.
Which is funny because my mom took me to see this in theaters.
Mhm.
I did not enjoy it.
Yeah, because it's fucking
I was
crazy.
scared the whole time.
Yes, it is fucked up for a child to be watching. It's funny because like throughout the movie, there's a scene where they're watching Toxic Avenger,
Yeah.
and you're like, "Hey, that's not appropriate for that kid to be watching that movie." You were talking to yourself.
Yep.
Your mama was watching the movie, and you were the baby.
And I was like,
Alice, this
why does that
movie-
man have tentacles?
Yeah, this movie's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, but yeah, she took me. I did not enjoy it as a kid because I was scared shitless. Not anymore. It was really fun to watch this time around. I really do enjoy this movie. It's really gross though.
Yeah.
But I don't. I don't remember it moving this fast. Like it's super quick.
I remember just like seeing the little slug things. I'm like, is it almost over? Because like I feel like the plot's over. We were already in Act 3, and sure enough, we were. I was like, oh shit, okay.
It moves really fast. Like I thought it took more time. Jenna Fisher's in this, which
dude, the cast, it's like everyone. It's like, oh, I've seen you here. I mean, a lot of them work with James Gunn.
Yeah,
like that's the point. Yeah. So I'll go with the casting right now. We of course have Daddy himself, Nathan Fillion, which is in like every James Gunn movie. Elizabeth Banks, Michael Rooker, of course, another one that's in all of James Gunn's movies. Greg Henry, Tanya Solnier, hopefully. Don Thompson, Jenna Fisher. We got fucking Pam herself, as the secretary,
who was married to James Gunn at the time.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah, so she's in this movie because the actor he had originally in her role quit or wanted to be let go, so he let that person go because he didn't want to work with someone that doesn't want to be in the movie. So he put her in it and gave her lines, and she's this character.
That's awesome. And I didn't know. I was like, wow, so they were married throughout the fucking, or engaged at least, through The Office. That's crazy to me. And that's pretty much the main characters that we're going to be following.
Right.
There's a lot of hidden characters in here and there that you were telling me throughout the movie. So we'll... like the phone calls are pretty like important. Like they're like kind of important characters.
Yeah. The funeral home and the mayor are named after McCready from The Thing. The high school is named after Earl from Tremors.
Yep. They even do like a little reference to Tremors at one point.
They do, which is slugs.
Yeah. There's
worms.
Goosebumps references. Oh my god! Like it's like Evil Dead off the bat intro.
Yep.
Sam Cam from the very first movie, like very rough looking, sped up. Very, very much like that movie. It's great. Like it's like if you like horror, like you're gonna find so many little bits and pieces of like things that you love. Yeah. So pretty great.
So this movie opens with the Sam Cam. And asteroid meteorite comes and busts into Earth, and we don't know what it is just yet. We just know that it busted. And
this is
right off the bat we meet
his name is Bill.
Bill. Yeah, you guys kept saying Nathan the whole movie. So his name is Bill and Wally.
Yep.
And Wally. They're just talking shit to each other. We cut to the next day. We meet Starla. She's a teacher. James Gunn has a cameo here where he's kind of flirting with her, and this is when Grant, his name is Grant, shows up, and he's kind of jealous. Like he's the jealous type. Like he don't want no man talking to his wife.
Yep.
And we find out that Bill has a crush on her,
but it's like she's with this man that is no good for her. But my man got money. That's what his theory is.
Yeah, she a gold digger. Yep. He doesn't say it. The lady officer says she's like, oh, she a gold digger.
Yep.
But then we cut to their house. He's trying to have sex with her, but she's not in the mood.
And she says no, but he keeps going.
And he flicks her nipples, which the studio wanted to cut that little flick off the nipples off. Yeah.
Oh, that's the limit.
Right.
Yeah. That we can't take that.
James Gunn's like, nah, we're keeping it. Which
it kind of adds to his creepiness.
Well, they said that this is the scariest part of the movie.
Yeah, it's like weird how fucked up.
But I'm not gonna lie, he looked kind of good. Grant outside, even in 2006, 12, I was like, I like his little body he got going there, a little thick, little dad bod.
That is not a dad bod. He's just buff.
He's a muscle dad bod.
This the definition of dad bod has been altered.
It has been altered
in society.
It has been. But
Jesus, he's like dad bod. Oh, then he was like, hot take. I would fuck Nathan Fillion. I'm like, wow.
To me, that was a hot take. Wow. I don't know. It just. I never looked at him that way.
I was like, yeah, he's hot.
I was like, oh, he's kind of cute, actually.
Like, I'm gonna say a hot take right now, okay? I'd fuck Henry Cavill. Holy shit.
That's
You're
a hot take for
nothing
you.
but a trashy hoe.
But like, that's not a hot take. Like, he's hot. Like, obviously.
Okay,
duh.
but like I said, I don't really looked at Nathan Fillion like that, and I saw him in this movie, and I was like, oh,
Damn.
he's actually kind of cute. So to me, yes, it's a hot take.
All right. Okay.
What we didn't get was a shirtless Nathan Fillion, so I can 100% approve.
We
of
had
that.
no nudity. Like, I mean, like a literal. If you blinked, you missed it. Nipple. But that's about
we
it.
got Yondu shirtless. I was fine with that.
Yeah, that's true. I guess
Before he turned gross.
But for like a horror like movie at this time,
Oh yeah.
and like also very overtly sexual.
Mm-hmm.
No like outward.
If
nudity.
you into tentacles, this movie's for you.
Yep. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all hentai fans out there, I know you out there.
Yeah,
Don't be,
you
y'all freaks.
Star Wars fans too with that one guy. I don't know his name, but I seen a toy.
He saw the toy for the first time at at Target today. He's like,
What's that character's name?
I don't fucking know.
Oh,
What's it?
well.
Do you know his name? No.
Well, he got. You see, he got
a hoe.
he got a tentacle head. Might be used as a penis, and he's a hoe. That's all we know. So if y'all all into that tentacle shit, this movie's for you. So yeah, he leaves. He goes to a bar. He's runs
pissed
into
at her.
Yeah, he's mad at her because she didn't want to give him some. So he goes to a bar, and then he runs into Brenda, not from Scary Movie though,
No.
not that Brenda.
Who the fuck did that?
Yeah. So and they start flirting. They go off into the forest, and she shows him that she carved his name like GG and BM on the tree.
Like what I'm thinking is that she was a little girl, and he was dating his sister or her sister. I think that's what I got from it. I mean, I kind of got.
Okay, so I mean,
she was a younger sister of the guy,
but she had a crush on him, so they never went anywhere.
Yeah, of course. So but I think it's like he was dating her sister, her older sister,
maybe. Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah.
And then she was like, "Oh, he's cute."
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Oh wow, look at that dad bod."
Well, obviously the one man with money in the town, of course, everyone's after him.
That's, I guess, true.
Yeah, which I'm surprised he's not the mayor. That would have been more interesting.
I do like the mayor though,
Yeah,
because like he's such a fucking asshole.
He is. The first line we get from him is him in traffic, telling someone, "Can you hurry up, you cocksucker?" And then like a lady's like, "Good morning, mayor." He's like,
It's so good.
Yeah. But also, this town seems very poor from the from the center of it.
Everyone's like smoke. It's like crime happening in the intro, and I think it's telling you it's like a small crime, like small town. Nothing. Nobody cares about really anything. They're all kind of living their own lives.
Also, the mayor's an asshole and doesn't seem to also care about the town. So
He's just for himself.
For himself and the money. Right.
I mean, typical.
Yeah. Which is. Yeah.
It's James Gunn giving his political commentary coming out in this movie.
Yeah. So they see kind of the meteor, but it's been busted open. And there's like this big old slug like rolling away, but then it shoots like a parasite at him. I'm gonna call it a parasite. That's technically what it is.
Yeah, and it's like a needle that goes into his body, and then you see like an X-ray.
Yeah, which is cool.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Like that way.
I do like that he's not afraid of showing us like what's happening without telling us like, oh, it's in my brain. Like it just shows us like it went up there. That's it.
And now he's possessed. So when that happened, it already killed him.
Yep, he was.
So
dead.
this parasite kills you. You're dead, but it keeps your memories. So everything that he knows, the parasite knows. Spoiler: like the parasite is one big hive.
Yeah.
Everybody, if anything that he injects his whatever to connects to him.
Yeah, and
So-
I get in this movie, I saw so much how this movie is the blueprint to a lot of the movies coming forward. Like Ego from fucking Guardians of the Galaxy 2. It's like this alien thing that's just spreading his seed all over the planets. Like, and then even Suicide Squad, where they're all like a hive mind. And even in that movie that they do it here, that they're all trying to like avoid their cover their mouths, and they're just covering their eyes so that the alien the star doesn't get their face to their face. It's like so many, like I can see how he was like, oh, I can make this like Slither but way better.
Okay,
Yeah,
I can see that a little bit.
I was like
see.
impressed. I was like, oh shit, he actually like put it like he's done it from the very beginning.
Yeah. So the next. He comes home and he grabs all the meat from the fridge, and we're assuming he eats it.
Yeah, he's like weirdly obsessed. He's just like meat.
Yeah,
meat.
and I just love that she wakes up the next day. He's not there, and he's like in the basement like a dog. Like when he made a bed out of leaves, and he's just trying to get comfy.
Yeah, he
And
just
I'm
turns
like,
it around.
motherfucker, you got a bed. Like I get you dead, But if you got the memories, go
That's
to your
true.
bed.
It's like the alien would know what a bed is,
Yeah,
right?
the alien is very like a dog.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's kind of cute, like him like turning around
Yeah,
and shit.
trying to get himself real comfortable. I
Yeah.
was like, what are we doing?
But then we have that Starla is getting herself into the mood.
Right, for
she
him.
put the song of them back, I guess, for their wedding,
Wedding when they met, something like that.
and they started dancing, and
Yeah.
he's just kind of like, I don't know what the fuck's happening. Like,
'Cause
I feel like the
'cause he-
alien's like confused,
Yes, because but then he also has memory, so it's kind of like
like
trying to-
familiar.
Right. So, she's trying to get friggadicky on the couch with him, and I was here for that. But the alien was not really here for that, kind of. But, oh, no, they
No,
fucked.
he was.
Oh.
Suck his cock.
Yep, yeah, she did.
Mm-hmm.
She sure did, because it cut to the next year, she's singing in school, and then her friend Janine was like, why are you so happy? She's like, oh my God, Grant touched me in ways I've never been touched before. And then Janine was like, oh my God, you slut, but it's okay because you married. And I was like, yes, girl. She got dick down real good by Yondu. Real good.
Yo, she got fucked by an alien, dude.
She
Two
technically-
aliens.
No, alien zombie.
Oh,
Oh my
that's
God.
true. Is that necrophilia?
Oh my, yes. It's a dead body.
It's a dead body.
With the alien,
But an
controlling
alien.
She fucked a dead person.
Oh, she cannot. She need therapy after this.
Jackson, what's that like?
I heard he's always rock hard.
Oh, the boner, yeah. It's you. Oh my. Okay, you know how she said that he's touched me in ways I've never been touched before. It's like
Yeah.
a little boy exploring new
Oh,
things.
God, don't.
She said it, not me. She said it, not me. What if the tentacles came out and she was just like, oh my God, what is that?
Yeah.
move?
Oh,
Grant.
that's true.
Yeah.
Like he's like grabbing her boobies and like
Yeah.
eating her out and shit.
Yeah.
And then she like feels something in her neck and she's like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And, but she feels good, so
Or
she's
what
like,
if-
whatever.
Or what if she's like, oh my God, your dick feels thicker and bigger. And it's because all the tentacles are just working together.
It's just like pulsating inside of her.
Could be. Could
Holy
be.
shit.
She had a good time. Because she was singing the song.
Queen.
Yeah,
that's why
I-
That's why we shouldn't kill aliens then they get here. We fuck them.
If they hung, I'm here for that.
I'm telling you, you never know.
You say big dick, Carlos is right there. I'm just saying.
Hot take.
Okay, so,
So yeah, she's all happy
Yeah.
at work and everything.
which is really good, funny and stuff. So we got Grant at the grocery store. And he's
Oh.
buying all the meats.
Yeah.
The motherfucker said Arby's. He wants all the meats.
We got the meats, baby.
Yeah.
And I love that he's just like, give me like 6. I know, give me 10. No, fine. Like, give me 14.
Yeah.
Like,
And cut to him opening the trunk. The whole trunk is full. Just meat.
I guess he had the money. I guess he is rich. Because I was like, how the fuck he get that money?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's
Yeah, he's
that's
just rich.
that's his backstory. He's just rich. Which would have made more sense if he was the mayor, but whatever. He's just rich, but he's super hungry. These parasites are super, which makes sense because I think that's what parasites do to you. Like they
just kind of take all your
they're feeding off
nutrients.
of you. Yeah. So you tend to want. I think you want eat more, whatever. You get real sick.
Well, like we get an explanation later, but right now it's kind of like a weird thing where he's just collecting all this meat, and we're
Yeah.
like, okay, weird,
yeah.
cool, and I don't know, it's like weird, like it's kind of takes its time making him feel as weird as possible, and I like that a lot,
Yeah.
because it's like he's just doing these little mannerisms that just feel so off, and it's also because he's such a fucking asshole, and then randomly he's just like kind of weird, and it's such a weird feeling.
It's also not like zombie where like
No.
they bite you and you turn. No, you kind of have to get like possessed
Yeah.
by an alien.
Didn't the alien, like the zombies, I guess, give you like Deadite vibes? Because like kind
A
of like
little
talking
bit.
shit to you and
Yeah,
shit.
but
I was
they're
like,
all connect. They're all Grant.
Yeah.
which is weird. but-
yeah, it's like it's hive mind. It's a hive mind.
Yeah.
It's like so
like,
interesting.
Oh my God! Imagine that many of me. That's dangerous.
Yeah, we can't have that.
Yeah, they'll be like twerking.
You're getting shot in the head real quick.
Suck my dick.
It's you waking up in the morning.
Oh,
That's what it's gonna
Lord.
be.
Oh, no.
Dangerous.
Oh my God. I learned why I'm a cranky person in the mornings.
Oh yeah, you wanna let that out?
I'm just gonna say my mom said when she was pregnant she was very cranky all the time, and I'm like, well, now I get it.
Yeah, and you guys have no idea. He wakes up in the morning. I don't say hi to him unless he says something. I'll look at him and he'll go, Yeah, like, yep.
There's
that's-
4 moves. There's the head bob.
Yep.
There's the There's
And you say back.
yeah. There's the good morning, or the good morning.
Yep.
The good morning is a good sign.
Yeah, that's like when he's off. Got dig down. Like that's good morning. The rest, and then if he didn't get his sleep because someone knocked on the door or something, that's a head nod. Don't talk to him. Let him talk to you first.
It's hard. It's hard working nights, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. So
So
Yeah.
then they go.
well,
she go-
he locks the basement door. Well, he puts a lock on the basement door, and we don't know why.
and he's just like, you asking too many questions. Blah blah blah. Like,
He starts to feel kind of shitty.
Yep.
So he goes outside. He's starting to look shitty too, and he murders the dog.
Is that when you notice that we? Yeah. It's,
Well, she notices when they fuck.
Oh, yeah.
He has the scar on his little chest, and she's like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "A bug bite," and I was like, I mean,
I
which
guess
kind of didn't look like
technically.
it. I was like, "Okay, good lie." Which I'm like, how does Alien know about bugs?
He got the memories, bitch.
Oh, that's true. I
It got no
guess.
memories for beds, but for bugs, it does.
Yeah, that's true. So then Starla's taking a shower.
Yeah, and
And
I was
this
like,
is-
oh, Elizabeth Banks boobies? No, we
No,
don't.
we don't get that.
It's the
But you know what we get? Tentacles.
they do get tentacles in this bitch.
Yeah,
Ugh.
so his tentacles start
disgusting.
coming out of his chest, and there's 2 of them. They're like, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Ugh.
And they're like, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
It's so gross because the CG is really good.
Yeah.
And it looks so fucking disgusting.
Were they always CG or were some of it
I think
practical?
the very close up shots of it, because once they're in their body already,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's practical. And then you see like they kind of look like they move them together, so it looks like it's wiggling.
Yeah.
But when it's like that, like coming out of its body,
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
for
that's
sure.
all CG.
CG, right?
But it looks amazing. And then he's about to open the shower.
He's
or
about
he opens
He
it,
wants to breed
but he stops himself and he's like, "No, I can't do this."
because he loves her, and it's like
It's like
his
aliens feeling
conscience,
love.
the conscience
God, I
of
love her.
Yeah.
yes, yep. The alien is feeling the conscience
Yep.
of Grant, so it's kind of like, let me not do it to her, but I know who I could do it to. The one that was trying to get my dick the other night. So Brenda,
Let's
What's
go,
up,
baby.
Brenda?
Let's go, baby.
so
And
you-
she is a slut too. I was
Listen,
trying to defend her because
sex positive,
look, okay,
but
she's also a cheater.
I'm gonna say she got a husband, she got a kid, and so does Grant, and she knows that too.
Because the argument, I was like, look, I know that she's in the wrong too, but he's the one with the commitment.
So is she.
But I didn't know that. That was missing information.
Now we know because
I
she's.
can't be doing that.
she's
That's what I get for trying to defend a fucking cheater like that.
Which I'm so mad that we never get her husband.
I know.
I
We
wish
ne-
her husband would have been one of the victims.
His only description is that he's a half Mexican.
That's all they
That's
say.
it.
That's all they say in the movie.
Who's that?
Yeah.
George Lopez? No, he's full. Like, what the fuck?
So yeah, Grant comes over. Starla is at her little event. It's like for hunting,
It's
I
like,
think.
well, it's like a line dancing party.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't know if they're gonna hunt because it never leads to anything.
Because
Really?
it's not important, but
Yeah.
I think it's to go hunt deer or some bullshit.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, it's like a fest thing they do. Country people.
Texas brother.
Yeah, the country.
And she was Grant was supposed to meet Starla there, but because he
made
promised.
but he made an excuse to go to work, but he really goes to see Brenda, who she brings him cheese and crackers.
That boy's a layer.
Yeah, and then
that boy's a layer.
yep, and she's getting all naked, and then he's trying to take off his shirt, and it's cutting back to Starla, and then Bill dancing. I'm like, oh, Bill, and then he rips his shirt off, and his body's all nasty, and then the tentacles, and they
The
like
tentacles come out
they're
and
like
like
wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
inject inside of her, and
Yep.
it's like it looks like it's spewing shit inside, and he's just like,
It's pretty much what the face hugger does.
yeah, pretty much. And then she starts going from convulsing like crazy to like
she looks like she's
it
having a
almost like-
seizure.
yeah, but then she goes to like almost like she's orgasming,
Yeah,
and I'm
I
like,
fucked that bitch up.
because
Yeah.
sometimes when they come inside, you
That's
feels
true.
good.
really?
I don't know.
Hmm.
That's what the bottoms tell me. I don't know.
So what did the tops tell you?
So, anyways, as Brenda got breeded, we cut to the next day. Yeah, and
Well, we see that Starla and Bill are kind of connecting. Bill likes her, obviously, but he's a nice guy. She's with somebody, so he's being respectful.
But she runs into Grant at home after that event, and he looks even worse.
He looks fucking crazy. He literally looks like Toxic Avenger.
Yep, and he's like, I went to the doctor. I'm fine. It seems to be some type of allergic reaction. So the next day she calls the doctor, Dr. Carl, and Dr. Carl's like, I have not seen your husband over a year. And Dr. Carl is Rob Zombie.
Yep.
The voice. We don't physically see him, but Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
I would have been like, hey, good morning, living dead girl.
Living dead boy.
He's a living dead boy. Yep.
He is.
He's gonna Dracula his way all the way to the hell.
He's gonna Halloween 1-2 into your life.
He's gonna have a house of 1,000 corpses. What else?
I guess this movie technically has a
house
corpses.
Has a house of 1,000 corpses because the whole town is dead at the end. And it's 3 from hell. I can keep going.
Yeah, that's true. 3 come out of this.
the 3 came out of hell from the house of 1,000 corpses. Any more Rob Zombie references?
You think James Gunn thought of that?
No, there's no way.
I feel like he does. That man is kind of crazy.
He's like, Rob Zombie, I want you in my movie because
I'm referencing you a million times.
Yeah, so there's gonna be a house of 1,000 corpses, literally, and then the 3 from hell are the only ones gonna survive, which is Grant, Kaylee, Bill, Kaylee, and Starla.
Starla, yeah.
Oh, I knew a Starla.
Oh, like a dog?
The dog.
Yeah, the dog, the white one.
Yeah.
I love her.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, we used to take care of dogs before.
Yep. In a past life.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Anyways, is this when like shit starts going down?
So this is so we get Starla. She comes across a board full of missing pets.
Oh yeah.
Because now we're like, okay, so someone's eating all the pets in town. Mm-hmm. Then we cut to
because when you see the missing board, that's what you think of. Someone's eating them.
That's what they made it seem. I'm like, does she think he's doing all this?
I don't know.
The way she looked at the board, it was kind of like, is Grant doing this?
Like Grant's eating all of this. Right. I guess that's true.
But then he brings Brenda food because she's super hungry and it's just raw ass meat.
Yeah, and she's just laying there like he's just like using her for something at least.
Yeah, he sure is.
And then we cut back to Bill meeting Starla, and he's just like, yeah, Bill. And there, I love the Woody. Is it Woody? The Wally. She's there like, hey, is Mr. Grant here? And they're like, no, he went to work. And he's like, yo,
Grant.
Come out.
And she's like, Wally, I literally said he's not here. And I meant it.
It's so funny because I love that all these people feel like humans. Like it's like something someone would do.
Yeah. And I mean, the cops would do that to see if you're lying because they don't know you're outside. You know, they don't know she's outside and they're
she's part of it or something.
Right. So
Bill, you can tell that he's just kind of like, hey, like this girl, Brenda went missing. Mm-hmm. And I think people saw Grant
going to her house.
So
and Starla's like, well, it could have been someone that looked like Grant. It can't be Grant.
There's no bald man in this neighborhood.
Grant is and he's the only one with the name Grant.
Like, come on. And it's a small town.
Why is his name Grant?
I mean, easy. James Gunn knows easy name. Boom. You don't have to be complicated.
Grant. Like Grant.
Bill. Like,
GG.
It's like easy as name.
Bill Party.
GG.
Bill Party.
Bill Party.
That's his last name.
Party?
Pardee.
Oh, Pardee.
With a D.
Pardee.
But Bill Pardees, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, because he puts the D in the party.
He sure does.
Oh.
What's up, Nathan Fillion?
I'd fuck you, bro.
So then she goes inside. She goes into the basement. She finds all the dead animals, and he has them literally labeled coyotes, dogs, cats. And then
it's fucking.
she goes
This
upstairs.
scene is fucking crazy. If you can't handle like a dying animal,
which I cannot,
off screen,
I cannot.
No, this scene is like they show you everything, like everything.
There was a lot of dead animals, and then so she calls the police department because Bill had gave her a card. And then Shelby, she's like, oh, well, Bill's not here. But then as she's pacing back and forth, like it does that thing where he's not there and then he's there. He looks even more terrible.
It's so nasty.
So then he comes inside. He's like, "Oh, I thought you loved me. Like,
You
why
betrayed
you
me.
You betrayed me. Why are you looking at me like this? You looking at me like I'm a monster." And they start fussing, and his arm kind of elongates, which is really gross.
Yeah, it's like Mr. Fantastic,
but gross. It's not cute. Like Mr. Fantastic was at least kind of hot, you know.
Oh, I thought he was hot.
Who?
Grant.
Not like that.
Oh, you don't accept him at his worst? Then you don't. Deserve him at his best.
Not when he's turned into a damn squid.
Instagram or Vine Boom. Thank you.
Anyways,
So they're struggling.
yeah. So
She about to get pregnated.
Yep.
She was almost,
Yep.
but she fought back. She like hit him with something.
She fought back, and then Bill shows up with the other cops, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
Dude, the acting in this movie, like with the editing, is so perfect because he's holding it. He runs away. He's just like, "What the fuck?
What was that? What the fuck was even that?" It's like the daddy chill. What the fuck is even that?
Daddy, chill.
So we cut to 3 days later, and apparently a lot of animals have been gone missing throughout the town. They even say some kids, which I was like, oh damn,
Like shit's moving.
some kids got quacked.
Sorry.
We're at the police station. This is where Jenna Fisher has her little cameo here.
And it's just
And
kind of like they sit down, they gotta leave back again.
Yeah, and then Grant is a meme. He's a squid. They got squid plushies, squid stickers. The squid emoji is based on Grant on iPhone.
They literally just used it.
Yeah.
They put it everywhere.
Yeah. So there's a plan to catch him. They figured out that he's kind of going ranch by ranch. So he's going in an order in the counties or whatever, the town. So they know which one he's hitting next. So they head to that one, which I didn't catch that family's name, so I apologize.
Yeah.
We're gonna call him the ranch.
Oh, yeah,
the
'cause
Kylie's
The
family.
Kylie's family, right? Well, so what's Kylie?
We'll call him the Jenners.
That's
So
Strutmeyer. Okay,
That's
James
hard.
Gunn. You should have been Kylie.
yeah. So
Like look how weird.
Oh, Strootmeyer. So the Strootmeyer family and their ranch. So they set up camp there for the night to, whatever. Starla decides that she wants to come. So she comes. The mayor comes and two random townies. Because they said guns involved. They said, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Evil
Also, Kylie's.
Yep.
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 Just like that. Kylie's family gives me a little bit of a.
They're Republicans.
They're Republican.
They sure are.
And a little racism.
This town is a Republican town.
Yeah. And because it's funny because she has like nails. They make a point that like, oh, she has nails.
She has, and they're painted and they're long. They're long
they're
nails.
long.
So someone put nails on her.
And she's like, oh, it's this Japanese like
My
artist.
Japanese friend, yeah.
Yeah, she made them. You would know about tradition if you got outside or something like that. And I was like, oh,
She low-key told her that you racist.
you racist, daddy.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Oh,
he calls Pokemon Pokemans and
Typical. That's
Redneck dad.
the Pokemon.
yeah.
Y'all need to stop hanging out with them.
Yep. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
2006 was a different time, obviously.
I mean, that's still happening.
The 2000s
here,
were a different time. Yeah.
That's still happening. So let's.
yeah. So
So these random ass motherfuckers volunteer for the cops, and they all grab guns, and they make it very obvious. There's a grenade that we confiscated.
yeah,
You want to bring it?
and he's like, no,
And
I don't
Bill's
think
like,
we need it.
yeah,
But
that's
we
a little
will need.
extra.
Well, we need it later for no reason.
Which I love it.
yeah. So they find Grant is spotted. He kills a cow. This motherfucker looks like a straight up squid now.
Yeah, this
He got tentacles out coming out of his head. He got two long ones at the bottom.
I don't know why, but the design reminded me of something from like Psycho Gorman,
I can see that.
like super crazy,
Or really crazy Power Rangers.
Yeah,
monster.
yes. Like those costumes, like
Yeah.
it looks so good, but so
And
creepy.
he also looks super slimy and
And
disgusting.
like the mouth is like he has like almost like a smile. He looks like the Cheshire cat. Am I saying that right? Cheshire from Alice in Wonderland. He has like that really big smile.
Oh, yeah.
Cheshire,
Yeah.
Cheshire cat.
Yeah, sure, Alice, yeah. So she's trying like, hey, let us help you. We're trying to here to help you, please. He's kind of listening to her.
Yeah, because I feel like it's like the alien is trying to fight that humanity side of it. Because
Right.
it feels like it's feeling these complicated feelings of a human.
From Grant, yeah. So, but then the town guy, not even an officer, he's like, motherfucker, you gonna come with us or murder you? And Grant just whippets. He whips him.
Oh, and then you see like a line of blood because he gets cut like a bagel standing up. And and then you see the line, and when he moves his eyebrows to look at his wounds, it's opening up. It's so fucking disgusting.
And he splits open like a hot dog bun.
Like a hot dog bun like that.
But standing up.
It's like it's
like the hot
down
dog
the
bun.
middle in half.
Yeah, but it's standing up.
The hot dog bun?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I
or like
see.
a standing up sub.
Like a sub. I can see like a sub.
Yeah, it just comes open.
But more like a bagel.
Yeah, but the bagel, it's like if you have it up but then sideways. So like you're not looking at the hole, you're just looking at the bagel the long way.
Yeah.
So you cut that in half.
Yeah, but so the bagel was already like that. You don't have to turn it if it was already like that.
But it wasn't. It was, you had to stand it up.
What flavor is the bagel? Is that important?
I'd say he was
Plain.
he was plain. Yeah, he was plain bagel.
He was definitely playing.
Yeah, he was definitely plain.
Okay. So like a sub standing up.
Yeah, but like you're looking at the sub from the crease, so like it just falls. It falls like side to side as you're looking at. Like he fell.
Do subs come whole? So is it just a long loaf?
Yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah.
Is it a baguette at that point?
I don't know.
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyways.
So he gets deaded.
Yeah.
Random guy.
By tentacle.
Yep. And he runs away.
Super fast. I was like, this motherfucker fast. I'd be scared if he's chasing me.
They were so confident to get that close.
He don't
to him.
run. He slithers away.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Title of the movie, y'all.
Yup, we did it.
We did it. So they end up finding the barn where Brenda's in, and when they open it, Brenda's a big ass ball.
That bitch looking like the blueberry girl from fucking Willy Wonka. You never seen Willy Wonka, the Chocolate Factory?
Nah, bro.
Jackson, you're taking over.
You're the one getting up.
No, you. Oh my god, bitch! I just fucking kicked that for you. I'm so sorry.
So, like I was saying, I've never seen Willy Wonka.
So this girl drinks or she eats a gum that's made out of blueberry.
Okay.
Right? Is that how it goes?
Wow.
And then she gets really big. She gets really big, like a giant blueberry. She turns into like a giant blueberry.
Let me tell you, when I was in the theater, I did not enjoy seeing Brenda like that. I was traumatized.
It's so scary.
Yeah.
Because it's dark and all you see is that like spotlight.
You just
on
said the
her.
head, and she's super hungry. She's like, "Hey, can you pass me a piece of that possum?"
The mayor's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, you can't see her arms. Like you can't even see her hands anymore. Like she's just a giant ball.
It's fucking crazy.
It's like when SpongeBob had the suds, and he turned into the giant sud.
I've never seen SpongeBob.
Okay,
I'm just kidding.
You're done.
Yeah, thank you. But anyway, it's like that. So she's getting mad, and she's like, "These fuckers are eating me from the inside," and she rips open, and just slugs come out. Three out of the cops get taken, or four.
Yeah, I think three of them, and then you think the mayor did it.
No,
But of course, this motherfucker survives.
he survived. Bill survived. Starla's good, and then the lady officer, I forgot her name, she's good. The slugs head over to the Stroop-Meyer's house, where we get a reference to Nightmare on Elm Street with the slug in the tub.
She's in the shower, and it starts swimming towards her. I do think though, she reacted before she saw the thing. She had her eyes closed, and she went, and then she opened her eyes.
It was CGI. She probably timed it wrong.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. It's like very minor, but like, but then it starts crawling through her like both of her little sister's room.
Oh, and I love that they're reading Goosebumps. I don't know if they're reading a specific Goosebumps book
That's
that
what I
might be a
didn't
reference to
notice.
something. But the mom's like, "Oh, don't let the bed bugs bite," as the slugs are coming in their room. Which I'm like, well,
Yep, they're not bed bugs, but they're from somewhere.
they're gonna be in the bed and they're gonna be bodied. So they're bed bugs at this point.
Yeah, and then she grabs an iron and kills it.
Yeah, but
So
it's
it's
trying to deep throw her, but she
yeah.
stabs it with her nails. That's why the nails come back and she's able to pull it out.
Hey,
but
yo, be careful with that motion, bro.
Oh,
I can't wait to have your cock in my mouth.
Save that soundbite for later. You'll know when to hit it. So, yeah, she pulls it out, but she gets all of Grant's memories and the alien that they took over before.
So we get like a little backstory. So it's like it's like from another planet, and it's like almost like grabbing to different creatures and then just becoming bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, as one. So what it does is it goes to a planet, it takes over the planet. Once it's done, it leaves.
Yep. So then she realizes like, oh, I was Grant for a second. Then this is also Starla finds out that Grant is like the hive mind. So like all the cops that she was with start talking like if she was Grant. They keep calling her Sugar Plum.
Sugar Plum, yeah.
And that's why she's like, what the fuck?
So everybody's running. Kylie's hiding in the family truck because the whole family's possessed. The whole family's trying to get her.
And it's so creepy. And this is what gave me Evil Dead vibes. Like the
acting,
Deadites, like especially from the remake. Even though this was before, but like just like that talking shit to you or like, oh, just open the door, you're gonna be fine.
The
and
mom's like, open the door, you whore.
Yeah.
Yep. Bill comes to the rescue. He rescues Kylie. They leave in the cop car. Starla kills one of the cops, and she's mad.
Yeah,
she's just stabbing him with a fucking I think it's like a stop sign pole.
Oh yeah.
And she leaves.
The mayor's like, damn, that's a hardcore bitch.
Hardcore bitch. Yeah.
I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me.
Yep. So then they head over to the town, but they end up crashing because Shelby gets turned, Jenna Fisher.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I have a little surprise for you right around the corner. So another truck hits them.
Just fucking hits them.
And they wake up. They take Starla. He saves Kylie. The mayor gets taken. Then they find the police station. So they're going to like, hey, I remember the grenade. I think we can just blow his ass up.
Yeah, well, of course. And it's weird because they notice that he's like in this house and he's just like this weird giant blob, right? And there's people like inside of him being like, oh, we can all be part of you, blah blah. And out of the door you see like a butthole, like a giant butthole.
You see the entrance.
And then you see some guy getting naked and then just like going inside, but like kind of merging.
It's merging with him, so he gets bigger.
Oh, nasty.
But let's not skip over Bambi's mom attacking Bill at the police station.
Yeah. She grabs a grenade, turns around. There's a fucking deer coming after him. That gave me very Jingle All the Way vibes. Yeah. And it's actually really scary. Like, but
we
see
that deer get taken over too in the forest.
It was, okay, I was
It has to be that. It has to be that.
The same
it's
deer.
like, hey, don't forget. So yeah, Kylie saves him. She's like, "This is for Bambi," and smacks the deer, saves him.
Did we already find out like the actual plan that it does? Like it kills.
Yeah. By this point, yeah.
So the slug thing usually kills or eats the leftovers, picks a couple people to breed, and then what was the third one? Oh, possesses them as well to do the job, and then after that. They
just keep going. Then the people that are for breeding, they just get fat like Brenda would and explode, and more slugs keep going.
Yeah, it's so fucking creepy.
It's very gross and creepy. So we basically have an apocalypse. Oh, some of them shoot green venom.
Oh yeah,
which is kind of acidic to the skin, I believe.
Yeah, it's only to the skin because it gets shot to like a window and it stays intact, so it doesn't melt anything.
The mayor wakes up in the basement at one point with more pregnant ones, and he's trying to run away, but then he gets breeded.
Yep.
And then he's hungry and he starts eating them too.
And you can tell that he's like fighting it off, but he lost that battle, so he just turns into one.
Starla gets all pretty. They pretty her up because they're all Grant at this point. They pretty her up. They leave her in bed, and then they're like calling her to come down. She comes down, and Grant is this giant, gross, the Thing looking monster.
Yeah,
which is really nasty. Bill shows up at the house with the grenade. He's fighting zombies off.
And I love he has a final boy line. I can't remember the final boy. I think it was just like, yup. Like
at one, he comes in and the mayor's like, please kill me. And he goes, okay.
Just shoots his ass. Like everybody wanted that.
Yep. So the zombies are the infected or whatever are all coming to him, but he has the grenade, but he misses. He gets launched outside and the grenade falls in the pool and it just explodes.
Yep. It's like all that lead up for that grenade for nothing.
Nothing.
I love his character Bill because of like he's not the perfect hero.
No.
He's kind of like a fuck up, and it's just like things kind of land on his way sometimes. Like and like he doesn't make the right decisions, but it works at the same time.
And then Starla tries to seduce Grant, and she gets real close, like she about to kiss this creature, and she stabs him with her brush that's like really pointy, and that's when everything starts going down. Kylie gets hit by a couch but survives.
I don't know how the fuck, because she was just standing there.
Yeah,
that bitch like Matrix it for a second, and then it cushioned her. I
could
guess.
be wrong, but I think originally she was supposed to die.
That's what it felt like. She was just
know.
standing there.
Yeah, but she gets hit real hard with that couch, but she makes it. They end up blowing up Grant because what happens is that Bill is getting breeded.
Yeah, he gets one tube into, because it's 2 tubes.
It's always 2 tentacles. Yeah,
and then one it goes to his chest, and you see that he's like convulsing.
Yeah,
but then there's like a oxygen tank or like a propane tank.
It's a propane tank,
and he puts the other one into like the propane tank,
so it's sucking up the gas.
And Grant is even like, oh, what the fuck?
So he starts pulling it back, and he tries to pull out. He tries to pull out. Doesn't succeed. Starla ends up shooting him, and he blows up with everything.
Yeah, he tells him shoot him, and I was like, damn, he gonna sacrifice himself like that?
Yep. Bill pulls out the tentacle, and he's cream pieing all over out the chest, which is gross.
Gross. That sounds cool.
It was what I mean.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. To some people, I'm just trying to keep it in general. And then they just walk off happily ever after.
Yeah, they literally walk off for the entire. Everyone's dead.
Yeah,
except them. The 1,000 corpses.
It's the house of 1,000.
And then 3 came out straight from hell.
Yep.
And they're going to a town after.
Yep. And then we get an end credit scene where it seems that
it's actually Samuel Jackson comes back as Nick Fury and hires them 3 for a secret initiative called the Avengers.
Oh,
it's pretty cool.
The end credit scene that I saw was a cat that gets injected with I guess
it's eating.
It was Grant's brain.
Oh, it was Grant's brain.
It was Grant's brain, and I guess they didn't really shoot the brain, so the thing still survived.
It's still like the
parasite itself was still alive inside of the brain, so it got into the cat.
Yeah, because apparently they say that your brain lives off. It has like its own life for like a couple more minutes. So maybe the cat just started licking it at that moment, and it cuts to black, and you hear the cat dying. Which,
rule number 1 in zombies is always shoot the head. So
twice.
I mean, I guess since they thought they blew him up, it should have. Which honestly, it should have. It should have. But movie.
It's okay. It's just it's a movie about aliens getting into you.
Right. So that was pretty much Slither.
That was it. Moving fast, baby.
It's a fast movie. I love it. It's really fun. So Thank you.
So like every movie,
yes, we
go to Letterboxd, we give it a rating and a review.
Yep, we sure do.
So what do you give yours?
So I gave mine a 4 stars out of 5 with a heart.
Okay.
And my review goes as this. My mom took me to theaters to see this when I was 12. I did not have a good time of how much it scared me. Today, rewatching it, I had a lot of fun with it, catching all the horror references but still being grossed out. I love how fast this movie gets to the point. The cast does a great job. Grant's creature design is super gross. I don't know if I would like tentacles inside me. Maybe some other time. But Bill Party, aka Nathan Fillion, can put his tentacle inside me.
Hot take. That's a hot take.
I can't wait to have your cock in my mouth.
You caught that. Thank you. Tentacle emoji. Or squid emoji.
Yeah, it's like tentacle. Well, funny. I do give it a 4 with a heart as well. And mine it's a complete love story to everything gross alien related. It really shows how much this is the blueprint to James Gunn other sci-fi work. Yeah, because I just saw so many similarities to like a lot of his other works. I was like, oh, this is awesome that I see it for where it started. So I know. Did you know James Gunn made an alien movie where the guy is gonna have sex with a girl, but he has an alien cock?
How big is it?
You want to see it?
Of course.
Alien penis, James Gunn.
You suck dick.
I don't do that.
I don't know. Allegedly.
I need to find. Oh, is it this one? Wait. Oh, is this a porno? I hope it's not a porno. That'd be crazy. Oh, right here. I don't know if this was James Gunn's, but apparently I think he did use it. It's called Tromeo and Juliet. 1996.
I think I've seen this. Oh, I've seen this.
You seen this?
I've seen this. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently he used that as inspiration. I'm not gonna show the camera, obviously.
I came across that on Twitter,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Ew."
I don't know if it was actually him. Yeah, James Gunn. Real story. Lloyd Kaufman, James Gunn, and Jason Green.
Interesting.
That's fucking awesome.
Interesting.
So that was the inspiration for Slither.
Not Night of the Creeps. So gross.
So
Okay.
daddy of the movie?
Nathan Fillion.
Nathan Fillion, obviously. That's a hot take, I know, guys.
For me,
I
yeah.
know.
For me.
Yeah, Nathan Fillion. Best kill. This movie doesn't have like outwardly kills.
Yeah, like hey, this
It
is a
feels like
kill.
it does.
But it really doesn't. It's
No.
just like
A lot of them is
People
kind
are
of off
just-
screen.
people are just dead.
Yeah.
Or they start seizuring and then there's an alien inside them.
True. And then we have like, I mean, I guess the explosion of Brenda. Obviously, we got Grant.
I
at
give
the
it to
end.
Brenda. Because the reveal of like her being a big ass ball and then exploding and then she's like, I'm hungry, they're ripping my insides out.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. I think for me has to be the one random guy because of like how detailed, like the detail of like it's moving, like the fucking thing moving while he's moving his eyebrows.
Yeah.
feels so disgusting to me. Like it made me feel so weird, and then he just splits open and just dies. It's very Mortal Kombat fatality, like so cool. I think it was just the technical part of it is so interesting.
Yeah.
And then that's pretty much it.
That's it, y'all.
Yeah,
we
that's
made it.
that's it.
Do we have a final girl line?
So this one's hard because so like, oh, it could be something like, you know, he was trying to have sex with her earlier and she wasn't feeling the mood. It's like, Grant, I said no. Boom.
I'm no longer your sugar plum.
Ooh, okay. Let me see. Breed this.
My name is Starla. Starlight, you're my carnite. I see you all night. Come on, dance with me.
Yo, leave the little peep out of this.
I don't want you, baby.
I don't want you, baby. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't have a lot.
Sorry,
of
y'all. Not,
It's hard with aliens, you know.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You bitch.
Get away from Bill Party, you bitch.
All right, so that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
Thank you for watching and listening,
Yep.
obviously, and for subscribing. If you want to support us directly, obviously we have our merch down below. You can look as slimming and sexy as Jackson right here. Also, if you want to just follow us on social media. Oh, do you want to show your letterbox? You want to shout it
My
out?
letterbox is Carlos Warlock. Yeah.
Is
Wait,
it Carlos Warlock or Carlos II?
Oh wait, you're right. It's connected to my Twitter, which is that. But what the fuck?
Mine, if you guys are wondering,
Sorry.
mine's gonna be hung 12-inch. So that is my letterbox.
Carlos Mars. I
There we go.
like an alien. Mars.
Ooh.
Like a Martian.
No, Martians are from Mars.
That's what I said, like a Martian.
That's a joke in the movie.
I know. So yeah, and join us next week as we dive into a Universal monster.
Oh,
As we cover a movie that's I feel like underrated and not talked about enough. 2020's The Invisible Man.
oh, okay. Oh man, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. Get ready, cause that shit. There's some jump scares in that.
There sure
that
is.
fucking get me. I was like,
I love this movie. And Invisible Man, as much as an asshole, you have to hate him. God damn, he fine.
is that a hot take?
That's a hot take because that man is an awful man.
He is pretty fucking awful.
He's an awful man. But why did they make him so hot?
That's usually the ones.
I know.
They ugly motherfuckers.
He British like Henry Cavill.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much.
And remember,
Stay spooky. Stay sexy.
slither to my dreams.
Horror Daddies.
Mwah.
The fuck, bitch.